Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Oluwabukola Ajayi, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make the easiest, yummiest basic carrot cake ever. This carrot cake is a basic carrot cake, no nuts in it. So if you are allergic to nuts, or you don't like to see your nuts, you don't like to chew your nuts, this is the carrot cake recipe you need. And for this recipe, please kindly clean your carrots properly, scrape it properly before you begin to use it for baking. Please kindly do that. Can you see the way I've scraped mine and it's looking neat? That is what your carrot should look like. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please, this is a very good time to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to drop a comment, like, and share the link. So the very first thing you're going to be doing is you need to grate your carrot with a kitchen grater. If you're the type that don't like to see your carrot or chew your carrot, I have a carrot cake recipe on this channel where I pureed the carrots. I did that in the blender. Scroll through the channel and you'll definitely see that recipe. It's also an amazing recipe, but this is for those who want to see their carrots. So in the bowl goes all my dry ingredients, my all-purpose flour, the cornstarch or corn flour, whichever name it is you call it, the baking powder, the baking soda, the salt, the cinnamon, ground ginger. This is just a bowl filled with goodness, and you need to perceive the aroma of this. It is out of this world. So you just want to combine that together with a whisk so that you can incorporate a little bit of air and you can combine it properly so that everything just just marinates, like they'll say, with chicken or whatnot. Like, you just want this to combine, and the smell, the aroma, oh my goodness, it's out of this world. If you bake this at home, everyone will want a piece of this. The aroma is just simply breathtaking. So into my mixing bowl goes the cooking oil. Any cooking oil will do, as long as it's high quality cooking oil, like any cooking oil will basically do for this recipe. And I'm using light brown sugar. I'm using light brown sugar for this recipe, not white granulated sugar. I'm using light brown sugar. And you're going to be saying the reason why it's actually good to use your light brown sugar when you're making carrot cake. The texture will tell you that yes, there's light brown sugar in this recipe. So I'm combining that in my mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can actually use a whisk. You just get your hand to work, or you use an hand mixer. Whichever way, use a wooden ladle, a whisk, anything will combine this for you. You necessarily don't need to use a mixer to achieve good results with this recipe. So now in goes my eggs. I'm using 3 eggs, just 3 regular sizes of eggs, and that's it. Basically, this recipe is very, very, very easy. That is the beauty of my recipes. I want to believe you guys know, like, easy recipes to make. A beginner can make, a novice can make, someone who is not a professional baker can easily make my recipes. That is one thing I pride myself in. And now I'm adding a little bit of vanilla flavor. That is vanilla flavor going in there, or you call it vanilla extract. And can you see the way I'm trying to regulate the mixer? I'm reducing the speed of the mixer because it's now time to add our dry ingredients. Do you remember the dry ingredients we mixed together in the bowl? Now I'm gradually adding that into my mixer. I'm going to increase the speed just a little. But one thing I always tell people, the moment you're baking and you begin to add, when you're baking rather, and the moment you begin to add your dry ingredients, please reduce the speed of your mixer. And here I'm trying to grate my nutmeg. I forgot to combine my nutmeg into the dry ingredients earlier. So I remembered and I quickly picked it and I grated it. If you don't have the seed nutmeg, like the nutmeg in seed, you can actually use the powder form. I prefer to use the nutmeg in seed because I feel the aroma is stronger, the taste is stronger, and is for me, since I have access to it, I rather always buy that than buy the powdered nutmeg. But if you have access to the powdered nutmeg, why not? What's important is that you have nutmeg in your carrot cake batter. And as you can see, this is what you look like. Can you see how sticky it is? Can you see how sticky that looks? Is because of the brown sugar. So for brown sugar is basically white sugar mixed with molasses. That is what brown sugar is, either dark brown sugar or light brown sugar. It's simply molasses in there. So the molasses is also serves as a softener. Molasses serves as a softener. Hence why would they ask you to use it for gingerbread, for you to use it for stuffs that baking bakes that. they want to achieve softer, texture. And you can see I've already pre-greased my pan. I coated one with all-purpose flour. I coated the other with cocoa powder. If you want to know how to grease your pan, how to make your own homemade goop release, check the page, my YouTube shorts. I have a full video on this, on how to grease your pan, on how to coat your pan, on the reason why I used all-purpose flour in one pan and cocoa powder in the other pan. If you want to know all about that, check my YouTube shorts and watch the video on that. So this is it in my pre-greased pan, and I'm going to be baking this at 325 for 25 to 30 minutes. 25 to 30 minutes, because as you can see, the pan is quite small. The loaf pan is quite small, so you don't want to keep this in the oven for too long, or until a skewer inset in the middle comes out clean. So 25 to 30 minutes, my carrot cake is out of the oven. And you don't necessarily need to bake this in a loaf pan. You can bake this in a cake pan. You can bake this in a cake pan and it's still going to give you the same result. Yes, let us see what our carrot cake looks like on the inside. Can you see the texture of that? Oh, wow, this is just beautiful. Like, wow, simply amazing. That is what our carrot cake looks like, guys. Wait till till the end when I lift it up a bit so that you can actually see directly into the lens of the camera. Like, yo, that looks so beautiful and yummy. I hope you'll be trying this recipe. And like I said, please don't forget to drop a comment. I would love to read from you, and also share the links with your friends and family. Bye bye. See you next time.